I'm Bruce. Welcome back to Trust the Rust here on YouTube. As you saw in the last video, tractor pull season is over for us. It is now mid-October. The sun's out a little bit, a little cloudy, a little foggy, a little bit of sunshine. We have frost or some freezing temps coming up next week, possible. So it's time to do a little maintenance. As you can see, the grass here in the driveway is yellow. It means the grass started to grow. There we go. The grass started to grow and I need to spray the driveway again. So got the weed sprayer out. I can't find reverse. There, up, middle, up. There we go. Now we got it. So anyway, sprayed the weeds. I haven't cleaned the weed sprayer out yet. So I'm gonna hose this out, get it cleaned out, get it off the tractor so we can use the tractor for something else. And well, next I'll show you what's next. I'm not going to show you this whole process, but I need to work on this UTN. In one of the previous videos, if you remember, the PTO wasn't working. So I found another PTO, cleaned it up, checked it out, everything worked, except I didn't have a rope seal. So I thought, well, I'll just take some sisal rope and make it work. That didn't work. So I got some rope seal for it, and I'll show you that in a bit. But first, let's start rinsing this tank out and get it drained. First thing, we're going to hook the battery up. One-handed. That. Negative. Make sure the battery still has a charge in it. Flip the switch. We still have battery. So got a little bit of product in that wouldn't come out of that siphon tube in there and spray out. So I'm gonna take the garden hose, which is on. Start putting some water in there. Oops. Let's flip the valve. Oh no, we got to get pressure. Here comes the pressure. Nope. You flip that, it goes to the spray bar. Flip the other way, it does the spray gun. All right. We'll get some of that out and then we'll drain the tank. Well, we got that rinsed out, drained, put away. Took the spray arms off, drained those right there. Here's my cord, here's my hitch pin. Sitting there for the winter. Let's get the twitchy in here. And then we'll put the other tractor away. So I just shut the fuel off. We're gonna let that run out of gas. In the meantime, we're putting the drip trays back. There. Perfect timing. Ran out of gas. Fuel pump shut off. Ignition off. Put this battery away, and like this. carry it in. Find a place to set it down. What about this old fuel can? That's empty. That'll be safe, right? Now put the R away. Into the darkness. Okay, R's put away. Running out of gas. The bikes are inside. Let's go work on the U. The rope seal I got for this old U. Like I said, I just use sisal rope for the rope seal, but I need to give I got this from Welter's Farm Supply. This is the actual AGCO part number for the rope seal. There's your part number. There you go. A dealer of new and used parts for AGCO, New Idea, White, Oliver, Moline, right out of Verona, Missouri. Walter's Farm Supplies. That's where I got that. Upon receiving that, because it was $62 shipped to me, boy, that seems like a lot of money for a rope seal. Now, that's not the original rope seal that they put in the tractors. I'm not sure what it looked like because this one didn't have anything in it. This particular PTO didn't. And I got this one out of a 1941 U parts tractor I ended up scrapping out. So I went on to old Amazon. I looked up this 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch graphite type rope seal, which is good for heat and friction and oils and petroleum base. And I bought this. Get it out of there. And then it's about 10 foot of it. It's 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. Just like what's in the package, as far as I can tell. So I think I paid 20 bucks for 10 feet. So I wanted to get a couple of them, but when the lady at Walters told me it was going to be $62 shipping my door, so oh, okay, wait a minute. Kind of spendy it sounds like, but I wanted to spare for where is he? Grandpa. Grandpa's back there in the corner of the cab. My 1946 UTS. That's one I've been running the Gale chopper with, which I don't know that I've got a video of that on YouTube, but which we do have a video of me getting a different chopper and taking salvaging parts, including the gearbox, as mine blew up. So anyway, we're going to take this apart. We're going to install this, but before I install this, oh hey, over here, before I install this, I'm going to lay it out and I'm going to cut me a strip the same length. That way I have a spare, and I'll keep the package. I'll save the package. I'll put it in the box with the piece that I cut. Right here you can see that they use like packaging tape to tape the ends. It is pretty soft. So I don't know. There we go. Oh, okay, it was pinned. They had a nail right there so it wouldn't unravel. Okay, so maybe I don't need to tape it. All right, maybe we'll get that cut and we'll get that apart. So here's the new stuff. Here's the old stuff. I mean, it might be a different brand, but I like the same size, same texture, same looking, a little shinier than the AGCO brand. So I'm doing this with one hand basically. You guys are holding that one end down, that's why you're staring at the galvanized. There, cut it there. If I can hold you guys, and then I'll come over with that hand right there There is a fabric in it. You can hear something crunching. Some kind of fiber. Anyway, there we go. The next one is ready. I have an example for length. So I'll put this and this back in the box. I'll take this width. Ignore that, that's garbage. After I went through the last of the stuff I had at my parents', that's what I determined as garbage. And I have plenty of it. I need to get my dad's dump truck over here and load it up, haul it away. Ooh. Did I tell you what the dump truck is? No? It's a 1972 GMC one-ton dump, heavy-duty one-ton dump truck. It's got like the big, what are they, 20-inch wheels on it? Yeah. It's pretty rusty. It's an old City of Everson truck, but which is not far from here. So got that in there. Get that new one in there. Going to stick the AGCO bag in there. That way it has the part number on it. If I ever need that again, it'll be in there with it, nice and safe. Close that up. There, I'll get that out of the way from now. You know what? If I put it there, I'll forget it. If I put it in here, I'll make sure to put it away. All right. So next step is I got to loosen up that jam nut right there. And then I got to take this nut out, which is going to require this PTO shield to come off. Get these oily old rags I put there to catch the oil out of here. Set them over here somewhere. And that pile of garbage got to go. I thought it'd be cute and I'd use this pink cap to catch the oil, but boy, it leaked a lot of oil. Dump that into the oil pan. That's just, I used some duct tape right here. That's what that residue is. If you can see it, to hold that paint cup there, so when I drove the tractor around the showgrounds, it wouldn't just slip off. If I forget it when I loaded on the trailer, it wouldn't just fall off the back of the tractor. Did its job, it worked. Okay. So, I need 9/16, and we'll get this off. Well, you hate to do it, but here we go. Got the shield off, as you can see. Back that off. Like that. I don't think you want to tighten this down too tight onto these threads on this nut, the packing nut. It ends up messing the threads up and makes it real hard to get that packing nut out. All right. Yeah, you can feel it grind a little bit. Oh, I don't want to do this. All that nice paint. I mean, it's just rattle can, but still, and it doesn't match the rest of the tractor or the rest of the paint. So, let's see. Nope, not quite. I don't know what's going to happen when I pull this out. I don't know if I'm going to get a flood of oil coming out. I should probably have that drain pan ready to go, or probably go get a 5-gallon bucket. But we're about to find out. I can turn it, but it's oily, slippery. Okay, that's off. Now, I gotta find a way to get that packing, or that rope that I put in, out. Hang tight. Alright, got that rope start to come out. You know what, and this rope might have, oh, here it goes. This rope might have worked. Look how nasty that is. It might, like I said, it might have worked, but you know, I only went once around. I didn't know. I mean, that I didn't know how long it should be. You know, if I would have put more in there, who knows? Maybe sisal rope would have worked. If you've done this and used sisal rope, or you've done it a different way, or used a different material, leave it down in the comments what you did. Be interested to know what else has been done. So, a few strands of string right there. Ew, sludge. I mean, I put this thing in the parts washer and cleaned it pretty good, but there must have been just a little bit more that I didn't get. If you haven't seen the earlier videos of before our show, local show, of me working on this, go back to that and you'll see what I did to get to this point. Alright, where's that at? Okay, so I took the packaging tape is off both ends. I'm just gonna pretty much coil it up. I mean, that's kind of what the picture in the book looks like. It's a coil kind of like that. So I'm gonna put it there. Oh yeah. See, this is gonna crush nice, and it'll handle the friction. Of the PTO spinning. You know, that rope would probably be oil soaked. The rope would have been oil soaked, but you know, I don't know how long it would last, even if I did use more rope and got it to not leak. So now I need to push this in some so I can get the packing nut in. We'll start with that, and now I'm going to use that packing nut right there. You can see it's got a nice beveled edge on it to help keep that all packed in nice and tight to the shaft. I'm wiping this out because I don't want any oil residue in here dripping out and me thinking, ah crap, I still have a leak. So put that back on, start to turn that in. If I can turn that in to where my paint lump mark is, I know if I get it close, I know I'm plenty tight. Like that. Going in nice and easy. So when I did this the first time this summer, I got all the oil in it. I'm watching for leaks. I didn't see any drips until about I don't know how long it was. 5 minutes after I got the oil in, I saw a drop. I was like, well, it's just one drop. But anyway, one drop turned into many drops, and by the time we were loading it on the trailer to go to the show, that's snug. Of course, that's 18-inch wrench, so it's probably more than tight. Anyway, by the time we had it loaded to go to the show, it was dripping pretty good, and that's when I decided to use that spray can cap to try and catch oil. Because the deck was nice and clean. I didn't want oil all over the place, so I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to leave that backed out. I'm going to clean this all up, and we'll let it sit for a day or two, something like that, and we'll get back and get an update on see whether it's leaking.